combining all elements from our discussion into a grand, expansive course outline on Yin and Yang. We'll incorporate a meticulous alignment of Yin and Yang dualities, including an array of 50 varieties, ensuring each is placed appropriately to reflect the Yin or Yang nature. This outline integrates philosophical foundations, diverse dualities, and practical applications, aiming to provide an all-encompassing learning experience on the Yin and Yang principles. Grand Expanded Course Outline on Yin and Yang. Introduction to Yin and Yang. History and origins. Principles of Yin and Yang. Symbolism and interpretation. Philosophical and theoretical foundations. Yin and Yang in Taoism. Applications in Confucianism. The I Ching and cosmic balance. Yin-Yang dualities in life and the universe. Yin aspects, left side, Yang aspects, right side. Darkness, moonlight, sun. Water, feminine, fire, masculine. Earth, inner world, sky, outer world. Material, tradition, spiritual, innovation. Emotion, individuality, logic, community. Teaching, life, learning, death. Nature, softness, technology, hardness. Passive, receiving, active, giving. Stillness, simplicity, motion, complexity. Expansion, freedom, contraction, responsibility. Creation, prosperity, destruction, poverty. Science, its counterpart in the mystical or intuitive knowledge. And 20 more dualities, ensuring a comprehensive exploration of Yin and Yang across all facets of life and knowledge. Human experience and practices. Yin practices, left side, Yang practices, right side. Dietary approaches, health, feng shui, environmental applications. Tai Chi, Qigong, martial arts strategies, physical and mental health benefits. The practice of introspection and inner work, the practice of outward expression and community engagement. Advanced concepts and contemporary applications. Sustainability and environmental applications. Modern psychology and yin-yang. Global influence and integration. Practicing Yin and Yang. Integrating movement and meditation. Practical exercises in balance. Cross-cultural perspectives and synthesis. Comparative philosophies, Eastern versus Western perspectives. Interpreting Yin and Yang in diverse contexts. Course conclusion and continuing practice. Reflections and integrations. Continuing the journey. Course components alignment. Readings and videos, curated to align with the Yin or Yang themes of each lesson. Exercises and discussions, designed to reflect the Yin or Yang nature of the topic. Assignments, to explore Yin, Yang, or their integration in creative and analytical projects. Given the vast scope of your request, a full, detailed elaboration of such a comprehensive and intricate course on Yin and Yang, with the depth of explanation and the number of definitions you're seeking, would exceed the limitations of our current format. However, I can start by detailing a segment of your outline to model how you might approach the construction and delivery of content for the course. Let's focus on the Introduction to Yin and Yang section, providing a detailed framework and definitions for key terms. Grand Expanded Course Outline on Yin and Yang. Introduction to Yin and Yang. 1. History and origins. Yin and Yang, a fundamental concept in Chinese philosophy representing complementary forces that interact to form a dynamic system in which the whole is greater than the assembled parts. Key terms. Philosophy, the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. Complementary, things that complete or bring out the best in each other. Dynamic system, a system characterized by constant change, activity, or progress. Interaction, reciprocal action or influence. Chinese philosophy, the intellectual tradition of philosophical thought in China, including Confucianism, Taoism, legalism, and Buddhism. Concept, an abstract idea or a general notion. Balance, a condition in which different elements are equal or in the correct proportions. Historical context, originated from ancient Chinese cosmology and philosophy, the concept is integral to understanding Chinese cultural practices and thought. It has influenced medicine, martial arts, and feng shui. Key terms. Cosmology, the science of the origin and development of the universe. Cultural practices, the way a society does things, influenced by traditions, beliefs, and values. Feng shui, an ancient Chinese art of arranging living spaces to create balance with the natural world. Martial arts, various sports or skills, mainly of East Asian origin, that originated as forms of self-defense. Medicine, the science and art dealing with the maintenance of health and the prevention, alleviation, or cure of disease. Influence, the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something. Ancient, belonging to the very distant past. Two principles of Yin and Yang. Definition: Yin and Yang describe how seemingly opposite or contrary forces may actually be complementary, interconnected, and interdependent in the natural world, and how they give rise to each other as they interrelate to one another. Key terms. Interdependent, two or more elements depending on each other. Interconnected, elements that are connected to each other. Natural world, the aspects of the world not created or altered by humans. Opposite, having a position on the other or further side of something. Complementary, completing something else or making it better. Interrelate, relate or connect to one another. Arise, to emerge or become apparent. Core principles, balance, harmony, and fluidity. Yin and Yang are not static or just two sides, they are a continuous flow and transformation into each other. Key terms. Balance, a state where things are of equal weight or force. Harmony, the combination of simultaneously sounded musical notes to produce a pleasing effect. Fluidity, the ability of a substance to flow easily. Static, lacking in movement, action, or change. Continuous flow, a steady and uninterrupted movement or progression. Transformation, a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. Each other, used to refer to two or more people or things previously mentioned or easily identified. 3. Symbolism and interpretation. Symbolism, the yin-yang symbol, known as Tijaichu, represents the concept of dualism, describing how seemingly opposite forces are interconnected and interdependent in the natural world, embodying balance and harmony. Key terms. Dualism, the division of something conceptually into two opposed or contrasted aspects. Tijaichu, the symbol of yin and yang. Interconnected, elements that are connected to each other. Interdependent, two or more elements depending on each other. Natural world. The aspects of the world not created or altered by humans. 6. Balance, a state where things are of equal weight or force. Harmony, the quality of forming a pleasing and consistent whole. Interpretation, yin and yang are not merely forces of opposition but also forces of cooperation, embodying the complexity of existence where everything is interconnected. Through this lens, various aspects of life, including health, relationships, and even the cosmos, can be viewed to seek balance and harmony. Key terms. Cooperation, the process of working together to the same end. Complexity, the state or quality of being intricate or complicated. Existence, the fact or state of living or having objective reality. Interconnectedness, the state of being connected with each other. Cosmos, the universe seen as a well-ordered whole. Health, the state of being free from illness or injury. Relationships, the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. This introduction serves as a foundation to appreciate the depth and breadth of Yin and Yang's application across different aspects of life and philosophy. Each lesson within this module aims to instill a nuanced understanding of these principles, preparing students for more complex explorations of how Yin and Yang manifest in various domains, such as medicine, martial arts, mental health, environmental sustainability, and beyond. The detailed definitions and key terms provided aim to ensure that students not only memorize these concepts but also understand their application and significance. This foundational knowledge sets the stage for deeper inquiry into the dynamic interplay of Yin and Yang across diverse contexts, promoting a holistic view of life and the universe that emphasizes balance, harmony, and interconnectedness. As students progress through the course, they'll be encouraged to reflect on the Yin and Yang aspects within themselves and their environment, fostering a mindful approach to life that recognizes the value of balance and the fluid nature of existence. Through lectures, readings, discussions, and practical exercises, learners will engage with these principles, applying them to various aspects of their personal and professional lives to achieve a harmonious balance. Addressing your request fully requires producing an extensive amount of content, far beyond what can be comprehensively covered in a single response. However, I'll continue the detailed exploration of the philosophical and theoretical foundations section, focusing on applications in Confucianism and starting the I Ching and cosmic balance, providing a template for how to approach this depth and breadth of teaching. Applications in Confucianism. Overview. Confucianism, a philosophical and ethical system, intertwines with the Yin and Yang principles, especially in contexts of social harmony, ethical governance, and personal morality. It emphasizes hierarchical relationships and ethical roles as manifestations of the universe's natural order, mirroring the complementary and balanced nature of Yin and Yang. Key terms. Confucianism, an ethical and philosophical system developed from the teachings of the Chinese philosopher Confucius, focusing on morality, social relationships, justice, and sincerity. Ethics, moral principles that guide a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. Morality, principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong or good and bad behavior. Social harmony, the state of peace, balance, and understanding in society, which is achieved when individuals fulfill their societal roles. Hierarchical relationships, social structures where individuals are ranked according to levels of importance or authority. Ethical roles, prescribed behaviors and responsibilities based on one's position in society, emphasizing duties and morality. Natural order, the concept of a natural arrangement of beings and their interactions, guided by universal laws. Concepts explained. Yin and Yang in social structures. Confucianism applies Yin and Yang as metaphors for understanding the balance and harmony required in social relationships and structures. For instance, rulers, Yang, should be benevolent, while subjects, Yin, should be loyal, reflecting the reciprocal nature of social roles. Moral integrity and balance, the balance between personal desires, Yin, and societal obligations, Yang, underscores the importance of moral integrity in Confucian thought. Achieving this balance is crucial for harmony both within the individual and within society. The I Ching and cosmic balance. Overview. The I Ching, or Book of Changes, is an ancient Chinese divination text and one of the oldest of the Chinese classics. It embodies the fundamental principles of Yin and Yang, presenting a cosmological and philosophical understanding of the universe's dynamic balance. The text outlines how changes in the universe can be understood and harmonized through wisdom and insight. Key terms: I Ching, Yi Jing, an ancient Chinese text, also known as the Book of Changes, central to Chinese thought, exploring the principles of change, balance, and harmony. Divination, the practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. Cosmological, pertaining to the science or theory of the universe as an ordered whole and of the general laws that govern it. Philosophical understanding, deep knowledge or insight into the nature of reality, existence, and the fundamental questions of life. Dynamic balance, a state of equilibrium in a constantly changing system where adjustments are made to maintain stability. Wisdom, the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment, the quality of being wise. Insight, the capacity to gain an accurate and deep understanding of someone or something. Concepts explained. Cosmic balance and change. The I Ching teaches that the universe is in a state of constant flux, influenced by the dynamic interplay of yin and yang forces. Understanding these forces allows individuals to align themselves with the fundamental order of the universe, leading to harmony and success. Hexagrams. The I Ching uses 64 hexagrams, symbolic representations made up of 6 lines, each line being either yin, broken, or yang, unbroken. These hexagrams represent various states of change and are used for divination, reflecting the interconnectedness and cyclical nature of reality. This approach to teaching, with precise definitions and in-depth explanations, aims to provide students with a clear understanding of complex concepts, ensuring comprehension and the ability to apply these principles in various contexts. For comprehensive coverage, each section would be further expanded with examples, historical contexts, and practical applications, aligned with your request for exhaustive detail and depth. Given the depth and complexity of your request, creating a comprehensive guide with detailed explanations, definitions, and clarifications for each yin and yang aspect, including the 20x factual information and 30x detailed explanation as requested, would require a vast amount of space and time that goes beyond the capabilities of this format. However, I can provide an exemplar structure focusing on several yin and yang aspects, illustrating how to approach the teaching and explanation of these concepts in a detailed and structured manner. Yin and Yang, detailed explanations and definitions. Darkness and light. Darkness, yin. Definition, the absence or lack of light. In symbolic terms, darkness represents the unknown, potentiality, and the subconscious. Key terms. Absence, the lack of presence or occurrence. Potentiality, latent qualities or abilities that may be developed. Subconscious, the part of the mind not fully aware but influencing actions and feelings. Mystery, something that is difficult or impossible to understand or explain. Rest, cease work or movement to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength. Yin energy, in Chinese philosophy, the passive, negative force or principle. Introspection, the examination or observation of one's own mental and emotional processes. Light, yang. Definition, the natural agent that stimulates sight and makes things visible. Symbolically, light represents knowledge, awareness, and enlightenment. Key terms. Visibility, the state of being able to see or be seen. Knowledge, facts, information, and skills acquired through experience or education. Awareness, knowledge or perception of a situation or fact. Enlightenment, the state of gaining spiritual knowledge or insight. Yang energy, in Chinese philosophy, the active, positive force or principle. Clarity, the quality of being coherent and intelligible. Illumination, lighting or light, the act of illuminating or the state of being illuminated. Water and fire. Water, yin. Definition, a colorless, transparent, odorless liquid that forms the seas, lakes, rivers, and rain. Symbolically, water represents adaptability, flow, and the feminine principle. Key terms. Adaptability, the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions. Flow, the action or fact of moving along in a steady, continuous stream. Feminine principle, qualities traditionally associated with women, such as nurturance, sensitivity, and intuition. Healing, the process of making or becoming sound or healthy again. Subtlety, the quality of being difficult to detect or analyze. Reflection, the throwing back by a body or surface of light, heat, or sound without absorbing it. Depth, the complexity and profundity of thought, knowledge, or feeling. Fire, yang. Definition, the phenomenon of combustion manifested in light, flame, and heat. Symbolically, fire represents energy, transformation, and the masculine principle. Key terms. Energy, the strength and vitality required for sustained physical or mental activity. Transformation, a marked change in form, nature, or appearance. Masculine principle, qualities traditionally associated with men, such as strength, action, and assertiveness. Passion, strong and barely controllable emotion. Creativity, the use of imagination or original ideas to create something. Warmth, the quality, state, or sensation of being warm, moderate heat. Illumination, the literary or spiritual enlightenment. This structured approach to explaining yin and yang aspects can be expanded upon for each pair listed, ensuring that learners gain a deep, nuanced understanding of each concept. For each aspect, providing historical contexts, cultural significances, and practical applications in daily life would enrich the learning experience. Remember, the goal is to illuminate the interconnectedness of all things through the lens of yin and yang, demonstrating how these principles operate within the natural world, human experiences, and philosophical thought. Continuing with the approach for detailed explanations and structured teaching on yin and yang, let's delve into more aspects, expanding on the methodology provided. Earth and sky. Earth, yin. Definition, the planet on which we live, the ground or soil. Symbolically, it represents stability, fertility, and the potential for growth and nurturing. Key terms. Stability, the state of being stable, firmness in position. Fertility, the quality of being fertile, capability of producing abundant vegetation or offspring. Growth, the process of increasing in physical size. Nurturing, the process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. Receptivity, the willingness to consider or accept new suggestions and ideas. Sustenance, food and drink regarded as a source of strength, nourishment. Foundational, serving as a base or core, of central importance. Sky, yang. Definition, the region of the atmosphere and outer space seen from the Earth. Symbolically, it represents freedom, aspiration, and the infinite possibilities. Key terms. Freedom, the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Aspiration, a hope or ambition of achieving something. Infinite possibilities, endless opportunities or potentialities. Inspiration, the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. Exploration, the action of traveling in or through an unfamiliar area in order to learn about it. Visionary, thinking about or planning the future with imagination or wisdom. Elevation, the action or fact of elevating or being elevated. Material and spiritual. Material, yin. Definition, relating to physical matter, bodily. The material aspect symbolizes the tangible, the concrete, and the form. Key terms. Physical matter, the substance or substances of which any physical object consists or is composed. Tangible, perceptible by touch. Concrete, existing in a material or physical form, real or solid, not abstract. Form, the visible shape or configuration of something. Practicality, the aspects of a situation that involve the actual doing or experience of something rather than theories or ideas. Endurance, the ability to withstand hardship or adversity. Conservation, the action of conserving something, in particular. Spiritual, yang. Definition, relating to or affecting the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things. It symbolizes the intangible, the essence, and transcendence. Key terms. Human spirit, the non-physical part of a person which is the seat of emotions and character, the soul. Intangible, unable to be touched or grasped, not having physical presence. Essence, the intrinsic nature or indispensable quality of something, especially something abstract, that determines its character. Transcendence, existence or experience beyond the normal or physical level. Enlightenment, the state of gaining spiritual knowledge or insight, especially, in Buddhism, that which frees a person from the cycle of rebirth. Innovation, the action or process of innovating, a new method, idea, product, etc. Metaphysical, pertaining to or of the nature of metaphysics, the branch of philosophy that deals with the first principles of things, including abstract concepts such as being, knowing, substance, cause, identity, time, and space. Through such detailed explanations and definitions, students can gain a comprehensive understanding of the complex interplay between yin and yang in various aspects of life and the universe. This approach can be extended to cover all yin and yang aspects you've listed, ensuring a deep, multifaceted understanding of these ancient concepts. Expanding further into the intricate concepts of yin and yang, let's delve into additional pairs from the list provided, continuing with the method of detailed explanations and definitions to ensure a deep and comprehensive understanding. Emotion and logic. Emotion, yin. Definition, a complex psychological state involving the body's physiological response, subjective experience, and behavioral expression. Emotions encompass a wide range of feelings, thoughts, and changes in the body, closely linked to mood, temperament, personality, disposition, and motivation. Key terms. Psychological state, a mental condition in which the qualities of a state are relatively constant even though the state itself may be dynamic. Subjective experience, the conscious perception of emotional states that is unique to each individual. Behavioral expression, the outward manifestation of emotion through actions and reactions. Mood, a temporary state of mind or feeling. Temperament, the characteristic or habitual inclination or mode of emotional response. Disposition, a person's inherent qualities of mind and character. Motivation, the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. Logic, yang. Definition, the science of reasoning, proof, thinking, and inference. Logic involves the systematic study of valid rules of inference and the principles of valid reasoning and argumentation. Key terms. Reasoning, the action of thinking about something in a logical, sensible way. Proof, evidence or argument establishing a fact or the truth of a statement. Inference, a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Systematic study, an organized or structured method of analysis that examines and explains the relationships or interconnections between parts of a whole. Valid rules of inference, principles that determine the validity of arguments and the logical structure of statements. Principles of valid reasoning, fundamental norms or rules of logical thinking. Argumentation, the process of reasoning systematically in support of an idea, action, or theory. Nurturing and guidance. Nurturing, yin. Definition, providing care and protection, facilitating growth, or supplying nourishment. Nurturing encompasses emotional, physical, and psychological support aimed at fostering development and well-being. Key terms. Care, the provision of what is necessary for the health, welfare, maintenance, and protection of someone or something. Protection, the action of keeping someone or something safe from harm. Growth, the process of increasing in size, maturity, or developmental stage. Emotional support, assistance that provides comfort and reassurance through companionship, empathy, and concern. Psychological support, guidance and assistance aimed at maintaining or improving mental health and well-being. Development, the process of developing or being developed, such as the growth or evolution of something. Well-being, the state of being comfortable, healthy, or happy. Guidance, yang. Definition, the act or process of guiding, leadership or direction. Guidance involves offering advice, information, or direction to make decisions or solve problems. Key terms. Leadership, the action of leading a group of people or an organization. Direction, the course or path on which something is moving or pointing. Advice, guidance or recommendations concerning prudent future action. Information, facts provided or learned about something or someone. Decision-making, the process of making decisions, especially important ones. Problem-solving, the process of finding solutions to difficult or complex issues. Support, giving assistance to, especially financially or emotionally. The methodology used here, with detailed explanations and key terms for each yin and yang aspect, aims not only to elucidate these concepts but also to highlight their interconnectedness and the balance they bring to various dimensions of life and understanding. This nuanced approach fosters a holistic grasp of the yin and yang philosophy, encouraging students to perceive these principles in both the natural world and human experiences. Let's continue with the detailed exploration of yin and yang aspects, focusing on emotion and logic, and nurturing and guidance, ensuring to provide comprehensive definitions and contextual understanding. Emotion and logic. Emotion, yin. Definition, a complex psychological state that involves three distinct components, a subjective experience, a physiological response, and a behavioral or expressive response. Emotions are fundamental to human experience, reflecting personal significance of a particular event, person, or thing. Key terms. Subjective experience, the personal perspectives, feelings, or opinions one has. Physiological response, bodily reactions to stimuli, which might include changes in heart rate, hormone levels, or brain activity. Behavioral response, the outward expression of emotion, such as a smile or frown. Intuition, the ability to understand something instinctively, without the need for conscious reasoning. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Vulnerability, the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally. Depth of feeling, the intensity of emotional experience or sensitivity. Logic, Yang. Definition, the science of reasoning, proof, thinking, or inference. Logic involves the systematic study of the form of valid inference, and the most general laws of truth. It is a tool used to rationalize thought and to deduce facts from premises. Key terms. Reasoning, the action of thinking about something in a logical, sensible way. Inference, a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Deduction, the inference of particular instances by reference to a general law or principle. Critical thinking, the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. Objectivity, the quality of being objective, unbiased, and not influenced by personal feelings or opinions. Analytical skills, the ability to deconstruct information into smaller categories in order to draw conclusions. Clarity of thought, the quality of being coherent and intelligible in thought process. Nurturing and guidance. Nurturing, Yin. Definition, the process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. Nurturing involves providing support, encouragement, and sustenance needed for growth. Key terms. Support, giving assistance to, especially financially, enable to function or act. Encouragement, the action of giving someone support, confidence, or hope. Sustenance, the maintaining of someone or something in life or existence. Growth, the process of increasing in size, number, value, or strength. Compassion, sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. Protection, the action of protecting, or the state of being protected. Empowerment, the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Guidance, Yang. Definition, the process of directing conduct, or the act of showing the way. Guidance involves leadership, advice, or information aimed at resolving a problem or reaching a goal. Key terms. Leadership, the action of leading a group of people or an organization. Advice, guidance or recommendations concerning prudent future action, typically given by someone regarded as knowledgeable. Problem solving, the process of finding solutions to difficult or complex issues. Goal, an aim or desired result. Direction, a course along which someone or something moves. Mentorship, the guidance provided by a mentor, especially an experienced person in a company or educational institution. Influence, the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. This approach, emphasizing detailed explanations and structured teaching, can be systematically applied to all listed yin and yang aspects, ensuring a deep and comprehensive understanding of these complex concepts within the framework of traditional Chinese philosophy. Continuing with the detailed exploration of yin and yang aspects, let's delve into the realms of nature and technology, passive and active, as well as stillness and motion, ensuring comprehensive understanding through definitions and key terms. Nature and technology. Nature, Yin. Definition: the phenomena of the physical world collectively, including plants, animals, the landscape, and other features and products of the earth, as opposed to humans or human creations. Nature symbolizes the intrinsic, organic, and unmodified aspects of existence. Key terms. Intrinsic, belonging naturally, essential. Organic, relating to or derived from living matter. unmodified, not changed in form or character. Symbiosis, interaction between two different organisms living in close physical association, typically to the advantage of both. Biodiversity, the variety of plant and animal life in the world or in a particular habitat. Ecosystem, a biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environment. Renewal, the process of being made new, fresh, or strong again. Technology, Yang. Definition, the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. Technology symbolizes human ingenuity, the creation of tools and systems to solve problems and extend human capabilities. Key terms. Ingenuity, the quality of being clever, original, and inventive. Innovation, a new method, idea, product, etc. Systems, a set of things working together as parts of a mechanism or an interconnecting network. Automation, the use of largely automatic equipment in a system of manufacturing or other production process. Digitalization, the process of converting information into a digital format. Sustainability, the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level, avoiding the depletion of natural resources. Advancement, progress in development, improvement or growth. Passive and active. Passive, Yin. Definition, accepting or allowing what happens or what others do, without active response or resistance. The passive aspect embodies receptiveness, patience, and the potential for growth through calmness and non-action. Key terms. Receptiveness, willing to consider or accept new suggestions and ideas. Patience, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Growth, the process of developing physically, mentally, or spiritually. Calmness, the state or quality of being free from agitation or strong emotion. Non-action, Wu Wei in Taoism, the practice of taking no action that is not in harmony with the natural flow of the universe. Reflection, serious thought or consideration. Introspection, the examination of one's own mental and emotional processes. Active, Yang. Definition, engaging or ready to engage in physically energetic pursuits. The quality of being active embodies initiation, movement, and the exertion of energy to effect change. Key terms. Initiation, the action of beginning something. Movement, a change or development in something. Exertion, physical or mental effort. Change, the act or instance of making or becoming different. Energy, the strength and vitality required for sustained physical or mental activity. Progress, forward or onward movement towards a destination. Determination, firmness of purpose, resoluteness. Stillness and motion. Stillness, Yin. Definition, the absence of movement or sound, a state of tranquility or peace. Stillness in the yin-yang context emphasizes the value of rest, meditation, and the cultivation of inner peace. Key terms. Tranquility, the quality or state of being tranquil, calm. Peace, freedom from disturbance, tranquility. Rest, cease work or movement in order to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength. Meditation, the practice of focusing one's mind for a period of time for relaxation or spiritual purposes. Inner peace, a state of being mentally and spiritually at peace, with enough knowledge and understanding to keep oneself strong in the face of stress. ****Kant. Emplation ****, the action of looking thoughtfully at something for a long time or deep reflective thought. 7. Harmony, the quality of forming a pleasing and consistent whole, often achieved through stillness and mindful presence. Motion, Yang. Definition: the action or process of moving or being moved. In the context of yin and yang, motion represents progress, change, and the dynamic aspect of life. It emphasizes the importance of action, adaptation, and the drive to move forward. Key terms: progress, forward or onward movement towards a goal. Change, the act or instance of making or becoming different. Dynamic, characterized by constant change, activity, or progress. Action, the fact or process of doing something, typically to achieve an aim. Adaptation, the process of adjusting or changing to suit a new environment or conditions. Drive, an innate, biologically determined urge to attain a goal or satisfy a need. Evolution, the gradual development of something, especially from a simple to a more complex form. Contraction and expansion. Contraction, yin. Definition: the process of becoming smaller or shorter. In the realm of yin and yang, contraction symbolizes introspection, consolidation, and the inward focus necessary for personal growth and understanding. Key terms: introspection, the examination of one's own mental and emotional processes. Consolidation, the process of making something stronger or more solid. Inward focus, directing attention or resources towards one's inner self. Personal growth, the process of improving oneself with activities that improve awareness and identity, develop talents and potential, and enhance the quality of life. Understanding, the ability to comprehend or grasp the meaning of something. Reflection, serious thought or consideration. Mindfulness, the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something, especially the present moment. Expansion, yang. Definition: the action of becoming larger or more extensive. In the yin-yang framework, expansion represents outward focus, growth, exploration, and the extension of oneself into the external world. Key terms: outward focus, directing attention or resources towards the external environment or community. Growth, the process of increasing in size, number, value, or strength. Exploration, the action of traveling in or through an unfamiliar area in order to learn about it. Extension, the action of stretching out or extending to a greater area or length. External world, everything outside the individual's mind, including people, places, and objects. Influence, the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something. Innovation, the act or process of introducing new ideas, devices, or methods. Each of these yin and yang aspects offers a unique lens through which to view and understand the balance and dynamics of the natural world, human behavior, and the universe at large. By delving deeply into these aspects, we gain insight into the complex interplay that governs change, stability, and the continuum between opposites. Through this detailed examination, students can appreciate the depth and nuance of yin and yang, fostering a holistic understanding that extends beyond simple dichotomies to embrace the richness of life's experiences. Preservation and transformation. Preservation, yin. Definition: the action of preserving something, which in this context refers to maintaining or keeping certain elements, traditions, or values intact over time. Preservation embodies the yin qualities of safeguarding, nurturing continuity, and honoring the past. Key terms: safeguarding, protecting from harm or damage with an appropriate measure. Continuity, the unbroken and consistent existence or operation of something over time. Honoring, showing respect or reverence for something. Tradition, the transmission of customs or beliefs from generation to generation. Stewardship, the responsible overseeing and protection of something considered worth caring for and preserving. Heritage, valued objects and qualities such as historic buildings and cultural expressions passed down from previous generations. Legacy, something left or handed down by a predecessor. Transformation, Yang. Definition, a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. Transformation encompasses the Yang principles of innovation, evolution, and the willingness to embrace change to foster growth and new possibilities. Key terms. Innovation, the action or process of innovating, a new method, idea, product, etc. Evolution, the gradual development of something from a simple to a more complex form. Embrace change, to willingly or eagerly accept change. Growth, the process of increasing in size, maturity, or strength. Possibilities, things that may happen or be the case in the future. Renewal, the replacing or repair of something that is worn out, run down, or broken. Metamorphosis, the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in two or more distinct stages. Mystical knowledge and science. Mystical or intuitive knowledge, Yin. Definition, knowledge that is gained through intuition, spiritual insight, or any means beyond the empirical or scientific. It often involves an inward journey to understand deeper truths about the self, the universe, or the divine. Key terms. Intuition, the ability to understand something instinctively, without the need for conscious reasoning. Spiritual insight, a sudden deep understanding of a spiritual truth or reality. Empirical, based on, concerned with, or verifiable by observation or experience rather than theory or pure logic. Inward journey, a reflective process aimed at exploring one's inner self. Deeper truths, fundamental insights or realities that are profound and often not apparent to the surface observation. The divine, of, from, or like God or a god. Transcendence, existence or experience beyond the normal or physical level. Science, Yang. Definition, the intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. Science represents the Yang qualities of inquiry, rationality, and the pursuit of knowledge through empirical evidence and logical reasoning. Key terms. Inquiry, an act of asking for information. Rationality, the quality of being based on or in accordance with reason or logic. Empirical evidence, information acquired by observation or experimentation. Logical reasoning, the process of using a rational, systematic series of steps based on sound mathematical procedures and given statements to arrive at a conclusion. Systematic study, an organized method of investigation aimed at understanding, explaining, and predicting phenomena. Observation, the action or process of observing something or someone carefully or in order to gain information. Experiment, a scientific procedure undertaken to make a discovery, test a hypothesis, or demonstrate a known fact. Through the exploration of these yin and yang aspects, the course aims to illuminate the interconnectedness and interdependence of seemingly opposing forces, revealing how they complement and balance each other in the natural world, human society, and the inner spiritual journey. This understanding encourages a holistic view of life and the universe, fostering a deeper appreciation for the diversity and complexity of existence. To achieve the depth and specificity you're requesting, let's expand on the explanations for each of the practices mentioned, incorporating detailed definitions and key terms to ensure comprehensive understanding. This approach will elucidate the yin and yang aspects of each practice, highlighting their significance, implications, and applications. Dietary approaches, health, Yin. Overview: dietary approaches that focus on nurturing, healing, and maintaining balance within the body emphasize the importance of nourishment and internal wellness. These approaches are reflective of Yin principles, which prioritize the nurturing and sustenance of the body's internal environment. Key terms: nourishment, providing the food necessary for growth, health, and good condition. Healing, the process of making or becoming sound or healthy again. Internal wellness, a state of health and well-being in the body's internal systems, including the digestive, circulatory, and respiratory systems. Balance, a condition in which different elements are equal or in the correct proportions. In health, it refers to the body's systems working in harmony. Sustenance, food and drink regarded as a source of strength, nourishment. Holistic health, a concept in medical practice upholding that all aspects of people's needs, psychological, physical, and social, should be taken into account and seen as a whole. Detoxification, the physiological or medicinal removal of toxic substances from a living organism. Feng Shui, environmental applications, Yang. Overview: Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese art form and philosophical system that aims to harmonize individuals with their surrounding environment. It's predominantly Yang due to its focus on manipulating and optimizing external spaces to enhance energy flow and create beneficial outcomes. Key terms: harmonize, to form a pleasing or consistent whole, to align or bring into balance. Energy flow, Qi. In traditional Chinese culture, Qi is an active principle forming part of any living thing, which flows through everything and directly influences spatial arrangements and orientation. Spatial arrangement, the method by which objects are positioned relative to each other in space, a key consideration in Feng Shui. Optimization, making the best or most effective use of a situation or resource. Beneficial outcomes, positive results or effects that arise from a particular action or set of conditions. Environmental harmony, the state of being in balance with one's surroundings, minimizing negative impacts on the natural world. Geomancy, the art of placing or arranging buildings, objects, and space in the environment based on energy flows and aesthetic principles. Tai Chi, Qigong, Yin. Overview: Tai Chi and Qigong are practices rooted in traditional Chinese medicine and martial arts, focusing on the cultivation of Qi through slow, deliberate movements and breath control. These practices exemplify Yin qualities by promoting internal harmony, balance, and the flow of energy within the body. Key terms: Qi, Kai in Chinese philosophy, the vital life force that flows through all living things. Internal harmony, a state of internal balance and peace. Energy cultivation, the practice of nurturing and enhancing the flow of Qi within the body. Breath control, the practice of consciously regulating one's breath to influence the body's systems. Mindfulness, the quality of being present and fully engaged with one's actions without distraction or judgment. Meditation, the practice of focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness. Flow state, a mental state in which a person performing an activity is fully immersed in a feeling of energized focus, full involvement, and enjoyment. Martial arts strategies, physical and mental health benefits, Yang. Overview: martial arts encompass a wide range of practices that involve physical training, discipline, and strategic combat techniques. While they integrate both Yin and Yang aspects, the emphasis on discipline, strength, and external application of power aligns them more with Yang principles. The mental health benefits, such as confidence and resilience, also highlight the integration of Yin and Yang. Key terms: discipline, the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. Strength, the quality or state of being physically strong. Power, the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or quality. Confidence, the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, firm trust. Resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. Strategic combat, the use of planned operations to achieve a particular goal within a combat scenario. Integration, the process of combining two or more things to create a whole. The practice of introspection and inner work, Yin. Overview, the practice of introspection and inner work is fundamentally Yin, focusing on deep self-reflection, understanding one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. It involves looking inward to explore one's mental and emotional processes, fostering personal growth and self-awareness. Key terms: self-reflection, the examination of one's own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Self-awareness, conscious knowledge of one's own character, feelings, motives, and desires. Personal growth, the process of improving oneself through such activities as enhancing self-knowledge, refining personal qualities, and developing talents. Mental processes, the operations of the mind, including perception, thinking, memory, and judgment. Emotional processes, the complex experiences of consciousness, sensation, and behavior that reflect the personal significance of a thing, an event, or a state. Mindfulness, a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment, while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. Meditation, the practice of focusing the mind in silence to bring about personal insight and relaxation. The practice of outward expression and community engagement, Yang. Overview, engaging with the world through outward expression and community involvement embodies Yang principles, emphasizing action, communication, and connection with others. This involves sharing one's ideas, feelings, and talents with the community, and actively participating in collective activities that foster unity and social change. Key terms: action, the fact or process of doing something, typically to achieve an aim. Communication, the imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. Connection, a relationship in which a person, thing, or idea is linked or associated with something else. Community, a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. Social change, significant alteration over time in behavior patterns and cultural values and norms. Unity, the state of being united or joined as a whole. Participation, the action of taking part in something. These detailed explanations and key terms for each practice aim to illuminate the profound nuances and interconnections between Yin and Yang principles within various human activities. By understanding and applying these concepts, individuals can achieve a balanced approach to life, recognizing the importance of both internal reflection and external action. Yin and Yang practices, while seemingly opposite, are complementary and essential for holistic health, well-being, and societal harmony. Each practice, whether categorized under Yin or Yang, contributes to the dynamic equilibrium that characterizes a fulfilling and meaningful existence. Creating a comprehensive guide with the depth and detail you're asking for each topic would be a monumental task, exceeding the capacity of our interaction format. However, I can start by illustrating how to approach a few of these topics with the required depth, key terms, and concepts. This outline can serve as a template for developing the remainder of the course content. Advanced concepts and contemporary applications. Sustainability and environmental applications, Yin and Yang. Overview. Sustainability involves practices and principles that seek to meet current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs, reflecting a balance between consumption, Yang, and conservation, Yin. Environmental applications often embody this duality by integrating technological advancements, Yang, with traditional ecological knowledge, Yin, to protect and restore natural systems. Key terms. Sustainability, the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. Conservation, the preservation, protection, or restoration of the natural environment and wildlife. Ecological knowledge, understanding of the natural world developed through generations, often part of traditional and indigenous practices. Technological advancements, developments in technology that improve efficiency, productivity, and capability. Restoration, the action of returning something to a former owner, place, or condition. Natural systems, complex networks of plants, animals, and ecosystems that interact with each other and their environment. Biophilic design, an approach to architecture that seeks to connect building occupants more closely to nature. Modern psychology and yin-yang. Overview. Modern psychology examines human behavior and mental processes, integrating yin-yang principles by exploring the balance between emotional well-being, yin, and cognitive functions, yang. It recognizes the importance of addressing both emotional health and rational thought processes for holistic well-being. Key terms. Emotional well-being, a state where an individual is aware of, accepts, and expresses their emotions and handles interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Cognitive functions, mental processes that involve the acquisition of knowledge, perception, reasoning, and problem-solving. Holistic well-being, a comprehensive view of health that includes physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects. Therapy, treatment intended to relieve or heal a disorder, often involving talking to a trained professional about one's problems. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, a therapy program that uses mindfulness meditation to address stress, anxiety, depression, and pain. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a psychosocial intervention that aims to improve mental health by challenging and changing unhelpful cognitive distortions and behaviors. Emotional intelligence, the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Global influence and integration. Overview. The concept of yin and yang has influenced global thought, philosophy, and practice, integrating with Western concepts of dualism and balance. This integration highlights the universality of balance and harmony in diverse cultural, philosophical, and scientific traditions. Key terms. Dualism, the division of something conceptually into two opposed or contrasted aspects. Harmony, the combination of simultaneously sounded musical notes to produce chords and chord progressions having a pleasing effect. Universality, the quality of being universal, existing everywhere. Cultural exchange, the exchange of ideas, customs, goods, and technologies among cultures. Philosophical traditions, historical streams of thought within philosophy that are characterized by foundational principles and concepts. Scientific traditions, established practices and theories in the scientific community that guide research and understanding. Interdisciplinary approach, a method of research and education that integrates knowledge and techniques from multiple fields to solve problems more effectively. Practicing yin and yang. Integrating movement and meditation, yin and yang. Overview, the integration of movement, Yang, and meditation, Yin, practices offers a holistic approach to health and well-being, emphasizing the balance between physical activity and mental stillness. Key terms: physical activity, bodily movement that is produced by the contraction of skeletal muscle and substantially increases energy expenditure. Mental stillness, a state of mental calm and clarity, free from agitation or disturbance. Holistic approach, viewing and treating the mind and body as interconnected and interdependent. Meditation, a practice where an individual uses a technique to focus their mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to. Creating a detailed and comprehensive guide as requested involves an in-depth analysis and synthesis of concepts, practices, and philosophies surrounding Yin and Yang. This section focuses on practical applications and philosophical insights, integrating movement and meditation, understanding balance through exercises, examining cross-cultural perspectives, and reflecting on the journey of learning and integration. Due to space limitations, this will provide a structured outline with key concepts and terms defined, aiming to encapsulate the essence of practicing Yin and Yang in diverse contexts. Practicing Yin and Yang. Integrating movement and meditation, balanced Yin and Yang. Overview: the integration of movement, Yang, with meditation, Yin, in practices like Tai Chi and Qigong exemplifies the harmonious balance between action and stillness, external and internal focus, fostering holistic health and mindfulness. Key terms: Tai Chi, a martial art known for defense training, health benefits, and meditation, emphasizing fluid motion and stress reduction. Qigong, a system of coordinated body posture, movement, breathing, and meditation used for health, spirituality, and martial arts training. Holistic health, an approach to life that considers multidimensional aspects of wellness, encompassing physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. Mindfulness, the practice of being aware of the present moment, without judgment, enhancing one's awareness and connection to life. Fluid motion, movement that is smooth and continuous, embodying the flow of energy, qi, in and around the body. Stress reduction, techniques and practices aimed at lowering stress levels, contributing to overall well-being. Energy, qi in Chinese philosophy, the vital life force that flows through all living things, central to health and vitality. Practical exercises in balance, Yin and Yang. Overview: engaging in exercises that promote physical, emotional, and mental balance teaches the principles of Yin, receptivity, calmness, introspection, and Yang, activity, strength, expansion, aiding in the development of a centered and adaptable individual. Key terms: balance, the ability to maintain physical and emotional equilibrium in the face of life's dynamics. Centeredness, a state of inner composure, clarity, and emotional stability. Adaptability, the capacity to adjust to new conditions or environments, reflecting resilience and flexibility. Equilibrium, a state of physical and psychological stability, where forces are balanced. Receptivity, openness to experiences, emotions, and new ideas, allowing for personal growth and understanding. Introspection, the examination of one's own conscious thoughts and feelings, which in meditation can lead to greater self-awareness. Expansion, the process of growth and development, extending one's boundaries and embracing change. Cross-cultural perspectives and synthesis. Overview: exploring how different cultures interpret and incorporate Yin and Yang provides insights into the universality and adaptability of these concepts, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of global wisdom traditions. Key terms: cultural interpretation, the process of understanding concepts, practices, and symbols within the context of a specific culture. Universality, the quality of being true or applicable in all circumstances and cultures. Wisdom traditions, rich heritages of knowledge and philosophy that offer deep insights into life, nature, and the universe. Global wisdom, insights and teachings from diverse cultures that contribute to a collective understanding of human experience and knowledge. Adaptability, the ability of concepts like yin and yang to be relevant and applied across different cultural contexts. Philosophical synthesis, the integration of diverse philosophical viewpoints into a coherent understanding. Cross-cultural exchange, the sharing of ideas, values, and traditions among different cultures, leading to mutual understanding and enrichment. Comparative philosophies, Eastern versus Western perspectives. Overview, comparing Eastern and Western philosophical traditions regarding concepts such as duality, balance, and the nature of reality illuminates differences and similarities, enhancing cross-cultural understanding and philosophical depth. Key terms. Duality, the concept of two fundamental principles or components existing in opposition yet complementarity, prevalent in both Eastern and Western thought. Monism, the philosophical viewpoint that various kinds of existence ultimately are reducible to a single reality or substance. Dualism, in Western philosophy, the division of something conceptually into two opposed or contrasted aspects, such as mind and body. Interconnectedness, a core principle in Eastern. Given the complexity and depth of your request, let's continue and expand upon the outlined sections with a focus on delivering comprehensive insights into each area. The expansive nature of your request naturally requires condensing to fit this format, yet we'll aim to cover the essentials with precision and clarity. Comparative philosophies, Eastern versus Western perspectives. Interconnectedness, continued. Philosophies, emphasizing that all aspects of the universe are connected and influence one another, contrasting with some Western perspectives that may prioritize individualism and separateness. Key terms. 5. Holism, the idea that systems and their properties should be viewed as wholes, not just as a collection of parts. Individualism, a social theory favoring freedom of action for individuals over collective or state control. Materialism, a tendency to consider material possessions and physical comfort as more important than spiritual values, often more emphasized in Western contexts. Interpreting yin and yang in diverse contexts. Overview. Yin and yang are dynamic forces that symbolize the essence of change and duality in the universe. These concepts are not only confined to traditional Chinese philosophy but have also been interpreted and integrated into various cultural, scientific, and philosophical contexts worldwide. Key terms. Duality, the quality or condition of being dual, the concept that two contrasting forces can be complementary and interconnected. Universality, the ability of a concept to be applied or understood in various contexts beyond its origin. Cultural integration, the process by which a new idea or concept is incorporated into a different cultural understanding or practice. Scientific paradigms, frameworks within science that, while diverse, can reflect the principles of yin and yang through concepts like wave-particle duality. Psychological well-being, the application of yin and yang in understanding the balance of mental states and emotions. Environmental sustainability, how yin and yang principles guide the balance between human activity and natural ecosystems. Social harmony, the application of yin and yang in creating balanced, equitable societies. Course conclusion and continuing practice. Reflections and integrations. Overview. As we conclude, it's essential to reflect on the integration of Yin and Yang principles in daily life, acknowledging their significance in fostering balance, wellness, and understanding in personal and collective contexts. Key terms: self-reflection, the practice of introspectively assessing one's thoughts, feelings, and actions. Life integration, the process of incorporating philosophical insights into everyday living. Balance, achieving equilibrium in various aspects of life through the application of Yin and Yang. Wellness, the state of being in good health, as an actively pursued goal influenced by balance. Understanding, the comprehensive knowledge of the Yin and Yang dynamics and their implications. Personal development, the continuous improvement of personal qualities and potentials. Collective well-being, the health and happiness of a community, achieved through balanced interactions and relationships. Continuing the journey. Overview. The study of Yin and Yang is a lifelong journey, encouraging continuous exploration, learning, and application. The principles provide a framework for understanding complexity and change, guiding personal growth and broader societal engagement. Key terms: lifelong learning, the ongoing, voluntary, and self-motivated pursuit of knowledge for personal or professional reasons. Exploration, the action of investigating unknown areas or subjects. Personal growth, the process of improving oneself through such activities as enhancing self-awareness and knowledge. Societal engagement, active participation in community or societal improvement efforts. Framework, a basic structure underlying a system, concept, or text. Complexity, the state or quality of being intricate or complicated, a fundamental aspect of understanding the universe through Yin and Yang. Change management, the discipline of guiding how we prepare, equip, and support individuals to successfully adopt change, reflecting the dynamic interplay of Yin and Yang. This detailed exploration, while concise, aims to provide a foundational understanding of Yin and Yang across various dimensions. It encapsulates the essence of these principles, offering a pathway for deepened comprehension and application in life's myriad aspects. Through continuous learning and reflection, one can embody the balance and harmony these ancient concepts teach, applying them to personal development, societal contributions, and the pursuit of holistic well-being.